This is my last month in my 20s, and I didn't expect it to feel like this. The 30th birthday feels different. It carries a weight, maybe the weight of the expectations, things I thought I'd achieved by now. It's also the first birthday that I'm kind of scared of. Not the number itself, but how fast this decade has flown by. I was excited for my 20th birthday. 25th still felt nice, but 30, right now, it feels like the whole decade passed in a single year. I used to think 30 was old, but it's not. I still feel very, very young. My 20s taught me to enjoy life actually. When I realized I wasn't meeting all the expectations I'd set for myself, I started to pay attention to the world, to the conversations with my grannies, to all the events happening in the world and around me. And it hit me how fast life passes, and that tomorrow is never guaranteed, and that unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, not every expectation can become a reality.
I've seen some people at this age feel like they're late in life. Luckily, I don't feel that way. I think having my own family contributes a lot to that.
Time is strange. In certain moments, it feels painfully slow, like the newborn stage, trying to calm a crying baby at 3 a.m. seemed to last forever, and yet it also flies by. Watching child grow is fascinating and terrifying at the same time. I celebrate his every milestone, but also ache to hold that tiny newborn once again. And what do you mean it's not forever? It feels like having a baby and having a house full of toys is still the end of times. And the thought that this will also change gives me shivers. I want to hug him and never let go, and it gives me joy to just go and pick him up from school. At the start of my 20s, I thought about life mostly in terms of future. I'll do that later, I'll get to it when I have time. But now, going into my 30s, I realize my life is happening now. I slowed down by playing games with my child. Sometimes I stop mid-walk just to watch the birds or sunsets, and simply trying not to rush. That's why I try to avoid social media. It frustrates me because it's so easy to lose time scrolling mindlessly. I'd rather spend an hour staring at the sea. I think that's an overall shift in my mindset. Instead of wanting everything more, I want everything less and calm now. I wanted more travels, more experiences, more materialistic and shinier things. But now I just want to be in my state of serenity as much as possible. Surely my previous experiences satisfied lots of desires and dreams I had, which helps me find my serenity now. But I do still have some dreams and desires, but they are all quite different to what I had in the beginning of my 20s. I used to think I had to have life figured by 30, and surprisingly, I feel like I figured quite a lot for this stage. I love thinking about life and deep questions, which I think helped me with figuring things out, and also prioritize, organize, and act more rationally. I understand my emotions, impulses, and reactions, and that gives me a sense of freedom. Going into my 30s, I have no rigid goals. I have intentions to be a good mother, to stay active, to nurture myself. I look forward to seeing how my perception of life will evolve and how I will continue figuring things out. I know one of my biggest insecurities is going to be aging. How I'll grow into accepting or even enjoying it, I'm not sure. My intention is to stay as natural as possible. We'll see how that goes. One thing that feels certain is that life is now. I want to cherish every moment, hold it gently, and fully experience it. That's the lesson my 20s gave me, and I'll carry it into my 30s.